An update now on the mother of the right whale calf that was killed over the weekend after a boat strike. Now, this is some video of the calf that washed ashore near St. Augustine. And Florida Fish and Wildlife say that the mother, named Infinity, was spotted alive, but her injuries are consistent with a boat strike. Researchers say it appears that she had fresh propeller strike cuts on her left side, and they are working to assess the severity of her wounds. On Friday evening, the captain of a 54-foot boat reported hitting a whale near the entrance of the St. Augustine Inlet, which then led to that boat taking on water. Now, all of the occupants of the boat are safe, but the next morning, the right whale calf washed ashore dead with extensive injuries.